Episode 12 of When Life Gives You Tangerines begins in the aftermath of Gwon-myung's breakup. Aesoon keeps trying to contact her, but Gwon-myung is too heartbroken to respond. We then see a touching flashback of young Aesoon and Gwon-myung when she used to share everything with her mother. As the middle-aged couple feels the reality of an empty nest, Gwon-myung surprises them by returning home. Her parents put all their energy into making her feel better with food and, well, even more food. Gwan-sik then takes Gwon-myung on the boat early in the morning to show her the sunrise. Watching her father work hard every single day to provide comfort to her and Yeon-myung, Gwon-myung can't help but feel sad and grateful. On their way back, Sang-gi chances upon the father-daughter duo and feels a pang of jealousy at their closeness. Trying to emulate that, he coaxes Hyung-suk into going to watch a sunrise with him, but of course, having been a nasty father to her all her life, she has no interest in doing anything with him. Later, we find out Aesoon never actually sent out the wedding invitations, so nobody in town knows about Gwon-myung's broken engagement, something Gwon-myung has been quietly worried about. The next day, Gwon-myung leaves her parents with gifts, a notebook for Aesoon to write poems in, and hand cream for her father's calloused hands. She tells them how she feels stronger after visiting home before returning to clean her neglected apartment. Later, Gwan-sik's sister visits Aesoon to sell some goods, and we learn that she too has been in an abusive relationship. Aesoon buys from her, but gently asks her to visit again next time. Meanwhile, Aesoon visits her grandmother, who, despite her deteriorating mental state, immediately recognizes Aesoon. In a deeply moving moment, her grandmother senses Aesoon's hidden grief over losing her youngest child, sharing a connection forged in their mutual losses. That night, Aesoon dreams of her grandmother meeting her own mother, who reassures her that she has repaid her debt by helping Aesoon. The next day, Aesoon's grandmother peacefully passes away. Reflecting on the cycle of life and death, Aesoon recalls those they've lost: her grandmother, Gwan-sik's grandmother and father, one of the Haenyo aunties, and her youngest child. The next day brings a surprising turn though, as the couple is overjoyed to see Yeon-myung return home from the military, until they discover he's brought a pregnant Hyung-suk along too. Meanwhile, in Seoul, Gwon-myung boards a bus, the very same bus that Chung-seop gets off of. Noticing her, he chases after the bus, but eventually loses sight of it as the episode comes to an end. This episode begins the show's transition into the final season of life, which happens to be winter. We already get a glimpse of the next few episodes with Aesoon's quiet mention of how frequent death seems to have become while being at her grandmother's grave. In terms of Gwon-myung, we see how her visit home helped her move on from heartbreak, highlighting the silent, steadfast support system her parents have always been. The episode beautifully underscores how parents sacrifice everything for their children, embodied in Aesoon and Gwan-sik's characters. There are also some interesting narrative threads about to unfold, with Yeon-myung and Hyun-suk poised to mirror Aesoon and Gwan-sik's relationship, while Chung-seop appears ready to step in as a new love for Gwon-myung. But I guess we'll have to wait for next week to find out exactly how all of this plays out. Thanks for watching, and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.